What is up, lit people? I'm Armenti and welcome back to another Loomian Legacy video. Guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about the new possible roamer coming to Atlanthian City. If you guys like videos where I showcase fan-made Loomians, please make sure to subscribe. It's free, really helps out the channel a lot, and you can always change your mind later. So, for those who don't know, and I'm surprised you don't know about this, Loomian Legacy has added a roamer with every single battle theater that they have released in the game. For example, when they released the first battle theater in Sylvan City, they added Duskit. When they released the second battle theater in Highwall Village, they added Ikazune. And when they released the third battle theater with Sephiroth City, they added Protagon. Other than those roamers that they've also added two software settable roamers as well that you have to do special tests to unlock. One of these roamers was Mudagon, that you guys know the whole bandit corpse situation thing, and the other one was the Cephalus one that you had to go to the UMV, find the relics, and basically open up the door. And other than those two software settables, they added two event roamers as well, one of them being Wobbleisk and the other one being Metronet. So basically there's a lot of roamers added to Loomian Legacy. And in today's video we're going to be going over fan-made roamers, potential roamers for the new Atlanthian City update that will be coming out, I believe, in a couple of months, maybe 1 or 2 months. We still have had no idea when this update is gonna be dropping. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. And I know for sure that when Atlanthian City comes out, they're going to be adding a new roamer, because this is what they have been doing with every major update that the game has released. So the other day I made this tweet on Twitter which said, "Hello Loomian Legacy artists, if you guys have any concept for a roaming Loomian water type inspired, make sure to drop it down below if you want it to be in a possible video." Okay, so I made this tweet and I had many different entries and many different submissions. And in today's video we're going to be going over 19 different submissions that I received that I really liked a lot. We're going to analyze these submissions, we're going to be shouting out the artist. So yeah guys, I really do hope you guys enjoy watching this video. So our first submission comes from the user Tornado, and they basically made a sailboat which is spirit and water, and as you can see, it's basically a sailboat that's hunted. And although I really do like this Loomian, I really find it hard for there to be a boat Loomian in Loomian Legacy. However, the concept is pretty nice. As you can see, there is basically like a hunted sailboat. For some reason I'm getting SpongeBob vibes as I analyze this Loomian. For those who know why I'm getting SpongeBob vibes, shout out to you. Now let's go on to another submission from the artist A Skyfinx, and basically they made this fan-made Loomian which is called Aquoko, and it's water and spirit type. I believe it's sort of a seahorse dragon type Loomian, and I really like the design. I like the diamonds that has to its side, I like the amount of fins and how majestic this Loomian looks. It looks like it's pretty big as well, and maybe it can be a roamer, you never know. Then you have another submission from the artist Vintegro, and Vintegro named it Electrial or Electrial. He has no idea what he's gonna call it, but basically this is an electric water type Loomian, and as you can see it's like a sort of eel. As I do like this Loomian, you can see the face from this Loomian that it's like basically dragon-ish, and it has some sort of electric all around the body. So yeah, this Loomian is very shocking, literally. Now here we have another submission from the artist Skyru, and what caught my attention from this submission is that this Loomian is actually water and brawler type. I do really like this Loomian. Just imagine a brawler type water Loomian. You never know, it may be a roamer. Sort of does look like a ship that has some wings and stuff. And the artist mentions that the face from this Loomian can actually expand, so that's pretty interesting. Maybe it can change forms? Never know. And now here we have another submission from the artist Ice Frozen Wolfie, and this fake Loomian is called Aquadonics, and it's giving me vibes of Articuno, to be honest. Other than Articuno, it's also giving me vibes of a water type Infernix. I do really like this Loomian, however, I do not see it being a roaming since we already have Infernix, and if they're going to drop an Infernix Part 2, but instead ice type, people may actually confuse it with a fossil and not a roamer. So yeah, however, the design is pretty good, don't get me wrong. Now here we have a submission from the artist Tina, and Tina called this Loomian Happy Suna. It's a Water Guardian Loomian. It's giving me vibes of a Dusclops, maybe because of the hands, but this Loomian looks majestic. It really looks majestic, and it's basically like a Water Guardian Loomian, and the hands are just flying around, and there's like water just dripping from its body, and it seems like it's this really ancient Loomifake, and I really like the whole concept around it, and I really like the design as well. Maybe this could be the roamer? Hey, you never know. The submission looks pretty nice. And here we have a submission from the artist J-Hob, and they basically made a squid Loomian. It has an amazing design. I really like how the design looks. They also included the alpha and the gamma version. I believe the gamma version is the white one and the alpha version is the green one. Although I really like this design, I do not feel like this Loomian could be a roamer because we already have Cephalops, and Cephalops is basically like a squid type-ish Loomian. So I don't really see this Loomian becoming a roamer. However, the design is very nice. Here we have a submission from the artist Omega, and they submitted this Loomifake called Mantyro. This is the first time we see a Manta Ray Loomifake submission that is really nice. I feel like a Manta Ray Loomian brings like a whole different idea, a whole different concept to the possible roamer that could be added in Atlanthian City. And hey, Atlanthian City is like underwater, and there are a lot of Manta Rays underwater, so hey, you never know. Maybe the roamer in Atlanthian City could be a Manta Ray inspired. Here we have the submission from the artist Terpa, and it's a Water Earth. They didn't include a name with the Loomifake, but basically it's like a whale that has some sort of dirt on it. Although I really do like this design, I don't feel like it could be a roamer. I'm seeing vibes of a Wailord and this possible roamer, so I don't feel like it could be a roamer, but I do feel like it could be some sort of Wailord type Pokemon in Loomian Legacy. Here we have a submission from the artist Ray, and they made basically a coconut crab. Ray acknowledges that this is most likely not going to be a roamer. However, I didn't want to include this design in the video because it's pretty interesting. The amount of detail that went into it and the whole vibe of this coconut crab Loomian is very interesting. Hey, maybe it's not going to be a roamer, but it could be a possible Loomian to the Atlanthian City update. Maybe one that you find in the grass or something. And now here we have 4 submissions from Lucky HD, and now I will be showing you guys 2 of my favorite submissions from these 4 submissions of Lucky. Starting off with this turtle Loomian, I do for some reason believe the new roamer for Atlanthian City could be a turtle. I really like the final evolution of this turtle. As you can see, there's like mini turtles inside, and it's like this whole aquarium type vibe. This submission is very nice in my opinion, and I really like it a lot. And then you have this sort of shark, which just seems like it's very aggressive and is ready to like battle. I really do like the design as well, and I believe Lucky did an amazing job making these designs. And here we have a submission from the artist Crim. I have no idea how to mention that word, so I'm not even gonna try. But basically they call this Loomifake a Caturate, and it's spirit and water type. Although I really do like this design, I don't feel like it could be a roamer just because there's like a shirt in the Loomian, and I don't really know if a Loomian could have a shirt, but hey, you never know. Now here we have a design from the artist Loaf, and this is either a water spirit type or a water dark type. They called it a LeoPlairosCool, and it's basically this sort of, I believe, a whale that has some bones on top of it. I'm getting like Cubone vibes here. Although I really like this design, I'm not sure about it. Maybe it could be a possible fossil in the future since, you know, it has like bones and stuff. However, the design overall is like very good. Here we have a design from the artist Bessyberry, and basically they call this Valcoron, and it's like really giving me vibes of Squirtle. Although I really do like this Loomian, I don't feel like it'd be a roamer because it's like, it seems like it's very small. However, then again, Starla is possibly a roamer, so I don't want to leave out the possibility of a Loomian not being a roamer just because it is small. Here we have a submission from the artist Venix. This is water and metal type. The design is very amazing. It seems like it's some sort of metal type shark. Maybe Polo Corporation made this and made it a roamer to be in Atlanthian City. Then again, they already made Mutagon and Protagon, so I don't really think that Polo Corporation is going to be making any more roamings, but we'll just have to wait and see. However, overall, the design is very good. Here we have a submission from the artist Zayna, and they basically called their submission a Hydrolica, and this is a water and ice type Loomifake. It's the first water ice type Loomifake submission that we have received in all these submissions that we've gotten. I really like how it looks very majestic. I really like how the horn at the top is glowing in the dark. I feel like the Loomian could be using that to, I don't know, look maybe better underwater and stuff. But yeah, it's a very nice submission. Here we have a submission from the artist Aster. And basically, they made a Loomifake based on axolotls, and they called their submission Axolotls. This Lumifake is very interesting and very cool. Maybe we're gonna get some sort of 2 different roamers at once. They included 2 different submissions. I don't know if they're both together or maybe one is the gamma version or the alpha version. But overall, this Lumifake looks very interesting and very cool. And now we have a submission from Lord Stilla in collaboration with Skyro Art. Although this Lumifake is not water type, it is ancient and spirit type, and honestly, I can see a lot of detail that went into this Lumifake. It's called Kamigeta, I believe. It's very interesting. I don't feel like it could be a roamer for Atlanthian City because it's not water type. However, I really like the concept, and I really wanted to include this concept in today's video. And finally, our last submission comes from the artist Mudo. They basically submitted a Lumifake called Angelo Condra, which is poison and water type. It's basically like an underwater anaconda, which looks very interesting and very cool. I really like the little light on top of the Lumifake, which gives it a nice touch to it. And overall, it's just very interesting concept and a very interesting Lumifake. But yeah guys, I will be linking the Twitters of all these 19 artists that submitted designs in the description down below. If you guys want to go follow them, please do. This video would have not been possible without their amazing submissions. So artists, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for submitting your designs. But yeah guys, let me know in the comment section below which one of these 19 submissions is your favorite one. From the 19 submissions that I talked about in today's video, there were a couple that I really liked. But yeah guys, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe as it really helps out the channel a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm Armenti and we lit.